Hello everyone. Today in this lecture we will discuss the 8th poem of class 9, that is on killing a tree. This poem is written by G.B. Patel. In this poem, the poet symbolizes a deep rooted evil. He says that a tree can't be killed out just by hacking and chopping it. To put it to a permanent end, it should be uprooted entirely and left out to wither in sun. In the same way, the social evil can't be put out just by criticizing them. The society should root them up to die forever. So let's start with the first stanza. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon it crust, absorbing year of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. Killing a tree is a tough job. So, here the poet wants to say that in the first stanza, killing a tree is a tough job. It is not a simple job which can be done by simple strike of knife. The tree has been considered, ironically, as enemy of human beings. The tree slowly consumes earth. It uses earth resource. It feeds up those resources on earth crust. It rises by consuming air, sunlight, water for years. By consuming earth's resource, leaves have grown from its leprous like bar. And here, leprous mean covered with scale, and hide means the strong, thick outer skin. So here is the second stanza. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature bough, which, if unchecked, will expand again to former size. So, in the second stanza, the poet says, thus much effort is needed to kill a tree. It is needed to be hacked and chopped. It cannot be done by so much pain that will be caused to tree. The bleeding bark of tree will heal one day. From ground, the curled green twigs miniature bough, that means the twisted and small branches will rise again if not cut properly. It is needed to be uprooted properly. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped tight and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely, out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. So, in stanza third, the poet says, no, that also means cutting of small branches will also not be enough. The roots needed to be pulled off. It is to be tied up, ropes, and pulled out. It needed to be pulled out from the earth's cave. The strength of the tree needed to be exposed. The strength which is white and wet, which means great strength of trunk, which is hidden beneath earth, which is most sensitive part of tree. Holding tree for years is needed to be attacked. Then the matter of scorching and choking in the sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. And the last stanza, poet says that after that, when tree is uprooted, it gets scorched in sunlight, choked, get more brown, get hardened, get twisted, get withered, and then finally the tree is killed. So, here the overall message that the poets give us is that the poem convey the message that trees are living beings just like any other form of life. They have strong survival instinct and can withstand any type of assault, trauma, or crisis. It is not easy to kill them, for they have a never say die attitude to life. Every time they are attacked, injured, and scrapped, they heal themselves and regain their glory. However, if they are uprooted and left in the air and the sun, they die. We human beings must live just as trees do. So, this was the poem. Hope you understood it properly. Thank you.